Greetings, fellow interwebors, interwebians, interwebites, I don't know. I wanted to tell a little story to kind of further explain the fundraiser, the bike ride, the 1,200 mile bike ride. Those of you that know me know I'm a huge nerd, big Star Wars fan. For a few years, I was pretty involved in these Facebook groups, Star Wars collectible fan groups. My profile picture on Facebook is a holdover from those days. It's Darth Yoda, Darth Yoda, Darth Yoda, Darth. So about a week or so ago, I got a Facebook message from somebody I didn't recognize the name. Took a look at it and it said, I like your profile picture. It wasn't a friend of mine or anything, so I opened it up and I looked back at this conversation that we had in December of 2017, where this guy had messaged me asking me if I had a copy of Mars Attacks on VHS. Random question to most people, but for me it was totally legit, because I did in fact have a copy of Mars Attacks on VHS, and it's one of the things I kept in my inventory, buying and selling to feed my Star Wars collecting habit. I had a conversation with this guy about how to send the money to PayPal, and I'd send it to him. He said he lived in Florida, but then he started asking me, because at the time I lived in Maryland, he asked me if I was familiar with a certain city in Maryland. I said, yeah, I know where that is. He said, okay, well, I'll be there in a couple weeks for a family reunion. You can bring the tape there. And I thought, oh, okay. And at that point I thought I was just getting trolled or something, and I just ignored the conversation.
Anyway,
I think also at the time I had tried to look at this guy's profile. A lot of these members in these groups had a separate account to protect their privacy, and everybody had these funny pictures, characters from Star Wars, comic books, things like that. And his profile was private, so I couldn't see anything about who this guy was. Another reason for me to just ignore the conversation and move on with my life. I went to check out his profile, and I could see he was a young man in what looked to be a motorized wheelchair. And he was sitting with Robert Englund. If you're a nerd like me, you'll know who that is. If not, look it up. So I got this message, and I messaged him back, and I said, okay, thanks. What's your story? He said, I have mild cerebral palsy, and it seemed legit. I could see a little bit more of his profile. I said, hey, you messaged me years ago looking for this copy of Mars Attacks. I thought it was a joke, and I'm really sorry that I blew you off. And he said, that's okay. Do you still have it? I think I do. In fact, I think I do still have that copy of Mars Attacks. Either way, we exchanged a few more messages. I said, hey, I'm trying to put together this bike ride to Florida in about a month. How about, if you're still living down there, how about if I bring you the tape where you're at? And he said,
yeah.
This is one of several serendipitous, coincidences, I guess, whatever you want to chalk it up to, that have been occurring as I've been thinking about doing this bike ride. Just wanted to share that story. Just want to thank you guys, doing good things, getting to help people out, which is awesome. And hopefully I can help you guys too. So just want to say thanks and have a great day.